Welcome back. Well, I like him just as... Is there? It's possible. But to be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it.
The Living Lands are a dangerous place. A newcomer like you surely needs armaments. Time to resupply.
Greetings, friend. I don't know what Dagger'd told you, but I stake my reputation. Oh, that's no mystery. My ex-wife is nothing if not direct. That's a personal matter, my friend. Suffice it to say, she thinks from legitimate sources. Apologies, friend. People, I assure you, all... Well, I believe my...
I can't help it. After what happened with Kalisha.
I know, but worrying isn't going to do anything.
You're right. Of course.
You say the militia have closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's always the shanty town, but, well, you know.
I was here first.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so. There are some Albertan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Strangle.
Very good. I will remember. You will be justly compensated upon your return.
Yeah, just be careful, all right? The land gets more dangerous with further north.
Do not worry, little man. I have stared death in the face and have no fear of this.
All right.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the living... But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position. You must have gone through one of Adir's famous academies. I can't imagine you had time for much other than your studies, so... Tell me, is this your first time getting dirt under your fingernails? The Living Lands won't disappoint in that regard. Though the experiences on offer here have been the end of plenty of intrepid sorts. What I really want to know, since hard questions are your specialty, is why the Emperor would send his best scholar all the way to the Living Lands. Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people. Refugees are flooding in and people are making offerings to the gods for every... I like your confidence, just unfortunately, the presence of so many adherent troops. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied. Exactly. We're talking people who tend to be but what about you? Someone once told, I get the feeling I'll let you get some rest, but it's good to be part of a squad again. It's the gateway to the living land. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then, if they've got any sense, with authentic tales of their... Don't get me wrong. In part because it's great at winnowing out people. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance. But first, you've got to survive it. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from. Don't get me wrong, there are used to be. That's what some Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel. But I don't mean to put that on you. They say people afflicted with it have strength. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic. And then fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge. No, Dream Scourge is different. Still, if you see any new mushrooms, until then, look on the bright side. The Living Land. Good thing you're at a settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rowatayan expatriates. It really was. Anyway, we were talking. I joined up with the Rowatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Arc. Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that... Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago. To add, they're bringing order, and then I hope you learn from my mistakes, Vet. The Juana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time, and it was hard. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us. I deserted, and I bounced between different Hey, not all of us catch up. There were only so many options for a Rowatayan deserter. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battle. I ended up here, and was more... By the time I came to the... Look, if I can give you some heart, whatever you... Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all... What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Fair enough. My people are not. Rowatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up... That's where you get the popular image of the... Don't sell me short. I've also been a drifter, a middling carpet. We should play sometime. A thump on the back and a crack on the skull from a brother who says you should visit more. It's complicated. I get home lashed by storms and We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare. Anyone from Rawatai has spent enough time in some kind of... So, trench. Those of us who lead, you'd fit. It's true that the same things are for all. We value struggling and striving together. You're not wrong. Though, my countrymen would point out, in the scattered kingdoms we've absorbed in the process. And that's what I like about the Living Lands, where most civic concerns are about as... Until recently, anyway. I'll tell you what I... Sure. Night, envoy. I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got...
Really is tits. Someone was actually... We'll get all of these locals.
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what'll you adherents do then?
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no...
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too. Zarps. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Seek! Worse than rot!
Another glorious battle. This one's mine. Right flank. This is DeHangen's place, or was. Zarup's now. I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarep holding hands. What do you see? You'd know better than me. Take a look around before we go. Anything juice? Well, to hang... What's that Zarep doing out here all by himself? A friendly... Of course you... I don't speak Zarep, but... in fact... After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land.
First get leaves. Que larde. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradis.
Oh, comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place? Ho ho! So you are familiar with my work? It's a pleasure to meet one as cultured as you. It was arduous work, but I couldn't have done it without help. Speaking of which, listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? I assume that's a no? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as...
You know how many so-called...
It's a...
3.
If you find him and bring me his map, I'll... Thank the god. When he last wrote, it was... If you find him, bring his... You're welcome anytime.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Oh, I will need to do this. The living lands aren't going to map themselves.
Oh, please.
Painted? Why would they do that?
It's true. It looked just like you. Not sure they got your eyes right, though.
So, they've made it their territory. We'll never get them out. You're... All right, you're not wrong. But it may be more than that. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't. Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here. That's a stupid question, isn't it? An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question... I thought if I could meet this person, and then I came here and... But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. Are you serious? How could anything be worse than a Zorip? And they live to tell the tale? Maybe I do have a chance. I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're... Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well... I'll make my way back to the cabin soon.
Nice to see.
Look, Parady's ladder. Incoming Zara. Here we go! Those Arabs must have been scavenging supplies too. Who's ready for more? This used to be a good fishing spot until something started dragging people away. Hope you don't mind spiders. Another win, but who's counting? Here it comes. Despite the name, Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life, but it breeds resourcefulness. Goodbye.
Bootleg wine have to do with animancy equipment.
Hide it under the wine and no.
How did you get in there?
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down, as a precaution.
Oh, I'm sure he's got some hidey hole around here where he stored this stuff. Where he took it after, though, I couldn't say.
We've heard of bandits using this lift to sneak past the gatehouse, too. It seems the locals have been looking the other way for some time.
In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Haven't searched him yet. You're welcome to take a look if you think you'll...
I'll ask you to refrain...
Well...
But if you bring so much as an Audra stone...
Oh, nothing to report.
just like the good old
with
days.
the Empire.
You take lead.
For your sake!